Just a quick video on the 175BT from Alpine. I've got a DD1 and an O-scope here, playing the 40 Hz track. Let me turn it up. 34, 35, no distortion. There at 5 volts. Skip to the 1 kilohertz, 0 dB, still no distortion, over 5 volts, and the sub output 40 hertz, it goes up to 34, and then 35 you hit distortion, 35, 34, 35, but you'll get your 5 volts out of there. Maybe turn the output down 1 click, something like that. So I like that it's got the 5 volt out, and it does play FLAC, but only up to 24-bit 48 kilohertz. It won't give you 96 kilohertz or 192 kilohertz. I did confirm the FLAC only goes up to 24 48-bit, which is plenty, but if you have a file that happens to be 96 or 192 kilohertz, it just won't play it. It doesn't show up. And just other weird things. There's too many sources on here. You got to press the source button 20 times to get back. Sirius XM, Pandora. On my old deck, I could just press setup and it would go straight to the sub output. Here it's going to base. And you could cycle through the options. Here you got to press setup and then the button to switch it. It's kind of weird. I think I'm going to go back to my 149BT. There's so much stuff missing from these. I like that it has 5 volts, but that's about it. The buttons and everything is just kind of weird. The colors are kind of cool. So I've been playing with the bass engine a little bit, and I thought I'd share some things. Right now it's off. When you turn it up to 35, get 5 volts, no distortion. Now let me turn it down. Bass engine up to 6. And I'll start turning it up. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Get your distortion there. So I'm not sure what you would do. Set your gains at the 21 with your bass engine up. I don't know. I was also listening to some music with the bass engine, and you don't even need more than the 1 or 2. It's plenty. At least on the main output you still get 5 volts. Now let's try the sub output. This is weird. When you press this, it's really weird, not what I'm used to. Turn the sub output to 15 like you normally would. Bass engine. Sure, let's go to 6. $20, $21. So the sub output even gets distorted at 20 to 21. So be very careful with the bass engine. It's a little bit much. And I'm not even at 3 volts before it distorts. Yeah, I don't know about that bass engine. Something I just discovered is you can't really turn down your input levels. Go to audio, you get your EQ, subwoofer, high pass frequency. I mean, at least it's got crossovers. Yeah, this thing is just weird. What now? I'm in the sub menu. It's like a folder system. At least if you could turn down the input level, you wouldn't have to worry about your blowing everything up with the bass engine, because now your max volume is only in the 20s somewhere, 21, 22. If you're going to use the bass engine, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't mess with it. It doesn't have time correction. It just has the 3-band EQ. The sub output isn't full range. I would rather have a sub output button than the bass engine thing. It's just, I don't know, you got to be careful with that. Anyways, thanks. Have a good one.